And you can get down to... I don't know if I like this. There's a lot of blind doorways and hallways around here. It kind of makes me nervous. There's a lot of places you guys can ride. Check out the open areas first. I really hope there's not a dude hiking some fridge with a shotgun. Okay, I'm going to check out the back areas because I don't want to leave any doors behind me. Try to go on the left here. Lock the door. Lock it down. I feel the pick a lock to take a while. Regroup and follow me. Now I'm figuring out how all the guys are in a space bar in those common orders. You can hold the right mouse button. Yeah, you can get down too. Ooh, get that go. Put it down. That guy's fine. Oh, there's another guy. Whoa. Put it down, put it down, put it down. I got lucky there. If he'd have come out shooting, I would have been dead. So dead. You got there?
held together by electrical forces between otherwise neutral atoms. But gravity is very interesting because it has certain features which just don't match with our understanding of the electric force. But the upshot of it was that I found that the exchange of electrical charge between celestial bodies and a comet is exchanging charge in its brilliant display. That exchange of charge actually modifies the gravitational force between that body and all other bodies in the solar system. And I have found that, proposed anyway, that it works in such a way as to cause a comet like Venus to achieve a stable orbit fairly quickly. And this is something that can't happen with the gravitational theory as it stands now. We just have to get used to the idea that our present understanding of gravity is actually zero. We have mathematical equations which describe what happens and which describe orbits and so on, but there is no understanding of the force of gravity.
Now the comet, Venus,
begins to revolve the thunderbolts of the gods between other bodies like Mars and the Earth and so on. And these thunderbolts were witnessed by the ancients, and that was a clue as to the nature of gravity, that it had to have some connection with electricity, just as Velikovsky had proposed. So there was plenty of evidence that that was the direction to go in. So it's this thunderbolts of the gods which is crucial.
David, explain the thunderbolts.
Well, it's interesting. Thunderbolts of the gods they actually gave Walt Thornhill and me a bridge. The thunderbolts of the gods become the bridge between a reconstruction of ancient events and plasma science and the electric universe. So that was what we titled our first book, because we could see that it is possible to approach questions of this sort from both a scientific vantage point and a historical reconstruction. The cosmic thunderbolt in the ancient world is an incredibly mysterious phenomenon. I mean, the thunderbolt of the gods was the prototype for every warrior hero's weapon. I mean, when you see the arrows of Apollo,
yes, right,
or the spears of warrior gods, you think that these were just based on human extrapolations from warrior figures and so on, known to various tribal cultures. But that isn't the story at all. These weapons originally meant the thunderbolt. These were the weapons of the gods. The archetypal, the original form looked nothing like lightning, but it was called the thunderbolt. And this form is now explained down to many finite details by high-energy experiments in plasma laboratories. This was one of the bridges that brought me into direct communication with Anthony Peratt. Now, this was